Good morning, everyone. My name is Wasif Sheikh, and today we are going to discuss save water and save earth. We all know that we all love rain. I remember spending my evening playing in the rain after I got back from school. I had a couple of my friends who happily rode their bikes while the raindrops fell, and the others who made colorful paper boats and let it sail across. It was so much fun to jump and see the rain water splash. I wish we had rain throughout the year. What do you guys think? Going back to the facts, more than 70% of the earth is covered by water, though the percentage of water is more. You will be shocked to know that only 1% of fresh water is available to mankind. Around 2 to 3rd of the world's population has absolutely no access to clean water. Fresh clean water is limited in nature. Protecting the ecosystem from future damage is essential for the betterment of all the living species on earth. Therefore, conservation of water is highly important, and each of us has a major role in preserving it. Now let's discuss what the conservation of water means. Conservation of water refers to the preservation, control, development, and management of water and its resources. It is the strategies and activities made to manage fresh water and protect the water environment. We are all equally responsible for doing it. But how do we conserve it? Conservation of water is something that we all should be doing. We take water and water supply for granted when in all actuality supply is in high demand and of limited resource. Very little of the earth's natural water can actually be used for human consumption. Producing water is costly and uses those limited supplies of water available. Let me tell you some ways in which you can conserve water. Turning the water off when brushing your teeth or washing your hair can save a lot of water. In fact, as much as 160 gallons of water can be conserved each month when you turn the water on. Purchase water efficiently products and appliances for your home. This includes dishwashers, sink system, bathtubs, and more. These products pay off themselves in no time at all. Plant your garden in the spring and you can save since water requirement level and less during this season. Do not use water to defrost food. Although many people do use this method, it requires a lot of water consumption to it.
Hello there, welcome to our animated video on Mission Water Conservation. Let's talk about topic we covered in this video. First is introduction, importance of water, water conservation amp, its importance, ways to conserve water. Water is essential for life. Without water, all living beings would go extinct. That's why we should all do our best to save water and reduce its consumption. As you know, 3/4 of our planet is covered with water, but only a small proportion is drinkable. Listen closely, 97% of the water on earth is salt water and 3% is fresh water. Of that, 0.025% is fresh water is drinkable. As we can see, this is very small percentage, besides it decreases every year. Many water conflicts happened during the era of 1963 to 1967 between countries, states, or groups over the rights to access water resources. These conflicts occur over both freshwater and salt water, and both between and within nations. In future, this conflict would lead to a destruction for this world due to shortage of water. So now let's talk about water conservation. Let's first we know about what is water conservation. Water conservation is the practice of using water efficiently to reduce unnecessary water usage. Water conservation is more important than ever, and the world is looking forward on saving water. Why water conservation is important? Water conservation is necessary because water distribution is uneven and large tracts are deficient in rain as well as groundwater. Unequal distribution of water in major parts of our country makes most of the population face water scarcity. Seasonal rainfall poses a need for irrigation to crops. So, now let's talk about ways to conserve water. There are so many methods to conserve the water, but now we are going to mention some least methods to conserve water. Turn off the faucet while brushing your teeth. Fix leaks. Don't overwater your lawn or water during peak periods, and install rain sensors on irrigation systems. Quick shower. Share your knowledge about saving water through conservation and efficiency with your neighbors. Thank you for watching our video. Hopefully you learned something from it.
More than 40% of the world's population is already affected by water scarcity. It seems baffling for a planet that is over 3/4 covered by water. But the irony is that less than 2.5% is potable, and of that, only 1% is groundwater. As the population increases and the resources deplete, conservation is our only option, and we have to start immediately. Today at Simply Chuma, we are listing down the top 10 ways to conserve water. Number 1. Don't let it run. Did you know that a running tap uses 6 liters of water a minute? Shut off the water when you brush your teeth or are shaving. Don't let it run while you wait for it to get cold. Keep a pitcher of cold water in the fridge instead. And avoid rinsing fruits and vegetables in running water. If you must, collect the water that you use while rinsing them and use it to water house plants. Number 2. Fix the drip. A leaky faucet or pipe is literally dripping money all over the place. You can usually see a faucet leaking because it's right above the sink or the tub. A leaky pipe may be a bit harder to spot, and you may have to go rooting around underneath your toilet, bathroom sink, kitchen sink, etc. to make sure they're not leaking water. A little drip doesn't seem so bad, right? But when it drips 3 times a minute, that's 20 times an hour or 480 times a day. That's 175,200 drips per year. It adds up quickly, doesn't it? Number 3. Wash smarter. Limit yourself to just a 5-minute shower and challenge your family members to do the same. Better still, use a bucket of water. We all love long baths, but currently that is a luxury even if you do not have water scarcity in your area. Soak in the tub once in a while if you must, and when you do, use that water to clean the bathroom so that it is not a complete waste. Also, make sure to run only full loads in the dish and clothes washer. Number 4. Water wisely. Water the lawn and plants during the coolest parts of the day and only when they truly need it. Make sure you, your family, and your neighbors obey any watering restrictions during dry periods. Use leftover water from washing to water plants. Number 5. Choose efficient fixtures. Aerating your faucets, investing in a low-flow toilet, choosing efficient shower heads, and opting for a water-saturated dishwasher and washing machine can add up to big water savings. And cut water use